Do you think you grew up in a racist environment, that your father was inherently racist and that thought process moved to you?
Well, I would say it's a new low. I've been attacked for being a racist many times, but to attack my father, to attack my parents based on anecdotes, I would say that's...
I think this is fair game. Number one, Nick Fuentes has mentioned his own family and his own father himself on his podcast. But even more important, if you've listened to any of Nick Fuentes' podcasts, which I have, what is Nick Fuentes known for doing? Mentioning people's families and their background. Let's start with Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson's dad ran the CIA's propaganda empire fighting the Soviet Union. He went and fought with the Contras when he was in college.
Tucker Carlson's father is not only not able to defend himself because he's not present, he's no longer alive. Candace Owens.
Candace Owens got married to British royalty worth $200 million after meeting him for 2 weeks on Zoom. What the f*** is even that about?
So this is something that he engages in quite a bit, but he's going to pull the victim card, which, by the way, something he claims to not be a fan of. But Nick Fuentes is one of the biggest victims on the internet.
What does the most part mean? What percentage of American blacks would you like to see in prison?
Whatever the percentages of the murders. I think it's 1 in 20 black men will commit a murder in their lifetime. So maybe let's say that 5%.
Black people need to be imprisoned for the most part, is what he said. We know that the most part means 50% or higher. 5% isn't even half of 50%. 1 in 20 so-called black people are not murderers. The number is actually a lot less common than that. Nick Fuentes knows that many people are going to look at him this way. Nick Fuentes is right about X, Y, and Z. Well, surely Nick Fuentes can't be wrong about this. The fact of the matter is, most black people are not gang members.
White people are every single bit justified in being racist. That means going out of your way to avoid black people when you see them.
I don't think that that's racist. If you avoid someone that looks dangerous to you, but generally speaking, avoiding all black people, this is only the behavior of someone who's been radicalized, living in a city like Chicago where the crime is so high, and then these stereotypes, criminality of these gang members that are black is glorified on television and the music. So now you think that represents a bigger percentage of the population of the black community than it actually is. Look, I agree with many things that Nick Fuentes says, but I also disagree with a lot of his positions. I think he's been a provocateur and exaggerating on purpose because he knows that the data does not support many of the things that he's saying. So he's going off experience. But I think you should do what's best for your safety, regardless of the person's skin color, including black people. I do agree with that part.
Oh yeah, Diddy got a podcast.